Here goes episode 3. Hey, y'all. It takes a village. We back again. 3 weeks in a row. I told you I'll be doing the same thing how it was, same pace, and so get ready for it. Y'all make sure to tune in. Like, subscribe, follow. It takes a village. So I have someone I met recently, actually. When I came back to Dallas, he was working, essentially. and I was doing a little bit of me, just trying to go outside. But his name is Jesse Okoro. I'd like him to introduce himself a little bit more because there's a lot to him. So
Yeah, I'm Jesse Okoro. I currently live in Dallas, but originally from Boston. I don't
hmm
think a lot of people know about that, so we
yeah,
can
you had
talk
to
more
tell me
about
about
it.
that. I didn't even know about
Um,
that.
yeah, so I was originally born in Boston,
hmm
Massachusetts. I moved around a lot because my dad's Nigerian, my mom's Japanese, so I lived in both countries. Right after I was born, pretty much.
How was that? Because I know
Um,
bouncing around, especially being someone who's not really from those two areas or like not distinctly noticeable from those two areas, is a little different.
yeah, I mean, there's gonna be times where like they're like, "Oh, you're
Blah
half
blah blah.
caste. You're like
Yeah,
you're not Japanese. You're not black.
yeah.
But
The Jesse.
it's part of something I just had to persevere
hmm
and just look at it as it's just normal. It's just it wasn't really normal, but
Bro, it's normal
thinking
because it's you
back,
though. That's
but
your
yeah,
life. No one can tell you it's
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I just ignored it. It's just like it wasn't really hate, but it's like dang, it's
You feel like
a
a
little too much
backhanded.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got through that. I lived in Japan. I lived in Nigeria. So I got best of both worlds and
hmm
moved back to the States for high school and college.
How was that?
It was interesting. Had to leave my friends a lot. Just growing up, had to make really new friends all the time.
So you always have to basically do your own
I
thing.
really had to like adapt to every environment.
That made you a little bit more independent than more people, would you say?
Yeah, I would say so. A little bit. I mean, when I moved back to the States after I was in Nigeria, I left my parents behind. They lived in their own respective countries, and I moved back, lived with my aunt for a little bit, and then just went by myself to college. So
hmm
been pretty challenged myself a lot in my life to be independent and just figure out stuff on my own.
So when you moved back, it was just straight Boston and
Yeah, so when I moved back, it was just Boston. I did high school over there, and then moved to Texas for college.
where'd you go?
I went to Texas Tech.
Texas. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where you're supposed to go. I didn't get to go there because
that was the fun place to be.
I visited quite a few often, but I didn't go there because they didn't want to give me as much money as UTSA. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's the thing. But always, it's always been guns blazing. I like them, even
yeah.
though teams suck now. But hey,
I just like yeah, I didn't know anybody in that school.
hmm
I wanted to do petroleum engineering at first. I ended up switching to mechanical, but um, I really didn't know anybody when I came to Texas in general. So I
yeah,
just had to like start afresh,
figure it
meet a
out.
lot of people, and just build from there.
So building from there, how'd you like meet people and really start getting into I guess the open scene and getting your name out there? Because I know you didn't. It wasn't just like a oh yeah Jesse just low key guy just doing his own thing. You might have been low key, but you were still out there meeting people. Building yourself up to who you are now.
Yeah, I joined a lot of orgs when I first went to tech.
hmm
I was really involved with ASL, the African Student Organization, and I joined the board and just kept meeting people from there on. I joined the fraternity eventually, which also they're all my brothers now. Like they're pretty
hmm
much my family here. So it kind of got me through a lot of different steps. Like on holidays, I'll go to their house since my parents are not here,
hmm
things like that.
Your
So
parents are still in their respective countries.
yeah,
Oh, true. They don't come visit, or you don't go visit over there?
once in a while, but I mean,
Not too
it's
much.
not too much. Yeah.
Okay, that's light. So you really are your own man in Dallas now.
Yeah.
And I've seen you've been doing your own thing too, because now you have your group with Upper Echelon. It's you and some other people, but I've always seen you as a face because you're the first person I met through them.
Hmm.
Even how I started following the page because I met you. You told me about what y'all do. Y'all basically run the weekend from Thursday to Sunday doing different events, and it's people there every single time
Yeah.
doing their own thing, having fun, popping theirs. But yeah,
Yeah, it took a lot to get to where we're at for sure. I know a lot of people see the success right now, but there are some people. There's a little village of us that saw like
the
when it
vision
was
back then.
empty,
Yeah,
when it was just our friends in there. We were all still having fun, but
it's just very small,
it's
intimate.
you just gotta one step at a time. We just kept doing it over and over again, regardless of how slow or how big the party is. We
That's
just
great.
kept going.
Wait, when did y'all start off? What was like the official?
It was 2021. It was like a New Year's Day party.
Hmm.
That was like the first official
That's
Upper
funny.
Echelon
Y'all
event.
started. Y'all started a new year doing the whole new.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And crazy enough, I right after college, I went to Colorado for like a year. A lot of people
Hmm.
don't know, but that's where I lived for a little bit because my first job was out there, and I just pretty much from then on, um, my brother Brad, we're pretty much line brothers for alphas. So we kind of was throwing parties at Texas Tech a lot, outside of the frat stuff and our personal stuff. So we knew we wanted to do this pretty much
Yeah,
from
you
the
already
jump,
had. You already had like
but
the formula set up. Now it's just.
yeah, we knew we are gonna bring it to a bigger scale, like in Dallas. But I was living in Colorado then, and he was just like, "Yeah, let's just do an event," and just kept going from there.
Good. That consistency brought y'all into now being a reliable place to go, especially on Sundays. They go to nowhere. That's my favorite event that y'all do. I ain't gonna hold you. Even though it's a little packed in there, it'd be a little hot.
It's
But
it's pretty consistent, I would say.
no, nowhere on Sundays. Just like how it is on Vice, it's always gonna be people there. It's always gonna be people having fun, and yeah, like I said, that's how I met you in the first place.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the main motto for us really just to create a place people can have fun.
Hmm.
I don't personally have not really cared for like oh, we have to be sold out, we have to be this, but honestly,
As
as
long as the
long as people
vibes
are
is
having
there,
fun,
yeah,
people are wanting to come back again, that's pretty much the goal.
that's great. So from growing from each event to event, because I'm not sure which event you started off in Dallas with, because you did say it was more private events and you're doing little things with your friends starting in 2021, and then eventually now you started growing and now you're doing more into promotions and actually working with clubs and like rather than we're just gonna show up blah blah blah. They know you're coming. That you're bringing people and you're also bringing people to also work there.
Mhm.
So like, how's that changing pace and
Um, I think now it's in a bigger scale. I have to consider a lot of things. One, especially we do have cocktail waitresses that work for us. So like sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to do every single week, but
hmm
that pays people's bills. Like that
yeah.
helps them take care of their family. So it's like it's bigger than me now.
Yeah, the consistency
So
is necessary
so
now.
yeah, so I'm trying to create a fun environment and everything, but at the same time I have to also consider, oh, yeah, some people that, this is their living
Hmm.
and gotta create the space for them and just opportunities for them since I now have the platform and I built it up to there. So um but it's definitely a lot different from before because randomly before we can just be like, oh, let's throw a party.
Yeah,
Cool,
just do
it's
whatever.
done.
More
But
lackadaisical with it.
but it's a whole brand behind it now and whole organization,
Hmm.
marketing agency, whatever you want to call it.
Because now I seen that y'all have the specific clubs that y'all do in Dallas, but I know you're starting to branch off into Houston and maybe even further out. Like, is that always been the plan now, or is it just that the fact that you've been scaling so much now it's like, okay, let's start seeing.
I would say we've been playing around with it a lot. Over the years, we would throw like one or two events in Houston every year to see how successful it is, and we do have a lot of people that we know in Houston as well. We just don't cover that base, because we don't. Most of us don't live out there, so
Yeah.
we definitely want to scale out more and do more events here and there, just to try to cover that ground as well. Because we do have a lot of people around our age that still want to come to our parties, but they're not in Dallas. So we do want to scale out from there.
Be more accessible to everyone now.
Yeah, and just I don't want to say the next levels, but
Yeah, I mean, but that
there's a
is the
lot
next
more.
level
There's a
because,
lot more levels
but
to come.
you gotta pop your a little bit. Come on, now you've been gone from little small events with your friends. Now you're literally having people on payroll. Most people don't do that. That's not a
Yeah,
regular. That's but I know like you're always been like a chill, more humble guy, but that's nothing like small. So
yeah,
that's something that most people would be like, yeah, this is what I want to do as my end goal. And for you, it's something that you were able to do off of consistency, and then also having a good relationship with your co-partners as well. And now it's a fluid thing. It's a every week thing. It's not just a, oh yeah,
yeah,
let's see if we can do something today, this week, or next weekend. It's a full on brand.
yeah. It's definitely another full time job for sure.
So you're still working your old job as well.
Yeah, I'm still
Mm-hmm.
in the aerospace industry as an
So you're
engineer.
doing aerospace. I know you did mechanical. So you not why did you choose aerospace? So that's just
Honestly, that was just the first thing that I got,
mm-hmm.
and the job security was there, so it helps me balance both.
Okay. So how's work as a aerospace engineer, and how do you balance that with you doing weekly events?
Honestly, lucky for me, I work Monday to Thursday, no Fridays, and hybrid. So I'm just able to do what I need to do on the weekends, and just and sometimes I do have to go out during the week as well, just to try to network and build that
Rapport.
brand. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, yeah, people be like, "Oh, you're always out." Yes, I do have a purpose. I'm not just going out to just
Yeah, that's what I
have fun,
said.
get drunk,
No, that's what I said.
but it's just more than that now.
Even when I met you, you were in like a playful mood, but you were still having fun. But I could tell you were working. You're still checking up on like the bar, checking up on each section, making sure everybody was good. So it's like, is your work fun or is it just?
Yeah, I mean, I always say it is like now it feels like I just get paid to party at
Mm-hmm.
this point. Yes, I do check on things. I check on things because I want everybody to have the best hospitality they can have. Because, I mean, I can literally easily say, oh, yeah, they're gonna be good, you know. But as long
Yeah,
as sometimes I check up on them and maybe someone hasn't come back to them to get their order or something, you know, little things like that could ruin someone's experience. So I try to at least keep up with that a little bit.
I like that. I like that a lot. I wanted to know more about Utopia.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that project?
Um. So honestly, people don't know this, but we wanted to start it last year. Before this summer started, it's kind of like we. I know our regular events are mainly like hip hop, R&B, a little bit of Afro beats here and there. But we just wanted to throw a party that is just every genre and like mashups and different type of just I want to see everybody dancing and just,
Mm-hmm.
having a great time. So we wanted to like open up the genres and just,
A slightly
you know,
different market.
yeah, slightly different market and just different vibe for sure.
Okay. So when can we really start expecting things like that to come to pass?
So we've started some this summer here and there. I don't want to do it like weekly like we always do our other
Mm-hmm.
events, mostly like monthly.
So it's
So
more like
we
private curated events rather than anything.
I wouldn't say private, it's open for the public, but
Mm-hmm.
just anybody who wants to come party, just different vibes. We do have different DJ lineups every single event. So just kind of see how everybody's showcasing their talent in terms of DJs and then just have fun.
Okay. People that actually want to start getting into what you do, I don't know how to specifically describe it off of, you know, because it's not just promotions or management. It's a lot more than that. It's also going in and working with different partners that are clubs and stuff like that. And now you're going off into more private events. So you're going from place to venue to venue. What would you tell for people who are trying to get into that?
Um, I mean, this kind of applies to everything really in life. Just gotta keep doing it. Like keep you start one event or if you start something, just keep doing it again and again until you see the results. To be honest,
Yeah,
because I mean,
consistency.
there's a lot of times where we could have been like, yeah, just f this, like which is just a party. But us being like persistent and just consistent, we just we got to where we're at, and we're still not where we want to be at yet. Um, you can ask any of my friends or any of the UE members, just we're not content with where we're at. But from if I sit back and relax and see like, okay, this is the progress we've made this many years, I can see like, okay, I can at least like sit back and be like, okay, we've actually done something, you know.
Hmm.
So I guess my advice to people is just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Like even if it's like I said, some events were empty. We just kept doing it.
Yeah,
So just gotta keep going.
I like that. You said that y'all aren't really content with where you are. So what's the, if you could say, what's like the actual overall encompassing vision for it? Like, what do you see yourself at the end goal, or maybe in the next year?
Um, I think you guys will have to see about that one.
It's more of a, all right,
It's more. You gotta see it when it's done. You gotta see it. I don't want to say it yet,
mm-hmm,
but um, just know there's more to come for sure. We've been working behind closed doors and just trying to just elevate from where we are at. And I do want to get to a point where it's just running on its own personally.
mm-hmm.
Um, do want to get people involved, younger people involved. 'Cause I'm not gonna be promoting
Yeah, forever.
forever. So I do want to get some younger people involved if they're interested. They want to, get in this scene. I don't mind putting them on. I don't care for my face to be, you know,
Yeah, Sean with it.
uh, just just my face to be upper echelon. I don't mind sharing it at this point. We've already gotten to where we're at, to be honest. So that's kind of my next phase. On top of other things we're planning.
Mm. I might have some people send your way, some little young guys, because I know there's some DJs and promoters that they're more freelance. I know how hard it is to be freelance rather than attached to something. So I might have to.
Yeah, I mean, if it's for them, it's for them. Just gotta have that convo and see if it's for you. And
Like that,
just
yeah, I'm for sure gonna send some people. But also, who are all the members of UE?
so it's me, it's Brad, and it's Malik. Us three, the guys, and then
Y'all all mad at Tech?
no. So actually, me and Brad met at Tech and One
Hmm.
Line Brothers. We first started it, and then really Malik joined like after the first event. So it's damn near the same thing. But Malik went to A&M.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. So y'all met him at there, or you already knew him?
He used to come to Tech a lot.
Hmm.
We used to move around a lot. That's all the whole networking stuff, ASO weekend, different things like that. Um, so it was. I can't really tell you how I met Malik
It just
and a lot of
happened,
people,
yeah.
but it just happened. We just clicked. You know.
I like that. Y'all kept the ball rolling, and now y'all
Yeah.
I got real momentum with it. I can't wait because
Yeah.
I know this fourth quarter is something where y'all start really getting into certain events and more, I guess, season curated events.
Yeah. I mean, I always say this like summertime. It's probably the easiest time
Everybody
for party.
outside.
Everybody's outside. Everybody want to party. This summer, everybody was throwing events. I saw the new party events every single week.
Yeah, there's like 3, 4 groups I've never seen before.
Um, but I mean, the times outside of the summer is really where you see like, okay, who
That's what
really,
makes or breaks. Yeah, who's really really doing it?
yeah, it's definitely tough.
Okay, I might show people. Well, I might show y'all what it's like to be at one of their events. I don't like bringing my camera into those type of events, but same time, I do want y'all to show up for it because you know it takes a village. And being with somebody
Thanks.
like this, he's chill. Like these are good people. Him, Brad, and
Like,
Malik, they're pretty chill. So I've mainly talked to him and Brad. Malik is someone he's more in the shadows a little bit when it comes down to, I guess, being at the functions. But yeah, we're gonna really start bringing the light onto it because I did see one guy had a stream.
yeah,
For,
yeah. One of my friends, Abe, he just started streaming. He had a podcast actually,
hmm.
mainly on sports, and he just pretty much just turned it into more streaming based, and really just kind of just showing what we do on a daily basis. But yeah, he's doing his own thing, showcase what we do, what
Yeah, I like
individual
that. 'Cause I saw y'all one at the club because I was there with y'all for that one event. And then also y'all were in the studio too with New, just in there cooking up, having fun.
Just doing whatever, to be honest. Just
I like that. Well, I do want to say thank you for being a guest on my show.
I appreciate you for having me.
No, always. You know, we're gonna do some more stuff together. It's just like I say with everybody, we're gonna develop this into a real thing.
Yeah.
And I go from there.
Sure.
But thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Hey, and y'all also make sure to follow him. They have 3 different pages actually. They have Upper Echelon Dallas, Upper Echelon Houston, and then Utopia. So I'm gonna put all 3 of those in the link below. Y'all just make sure to support him as I support him, because this is my village to his village. Come on, y'all can't just be here just watching with some window shoppers. What we doing? Well, come on. But either way, this has been a nice episode with Jesse Okoro, and yeah, I'd like to say bye, and I'll see y'all next week.